Jingle, 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 dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. O'er the fields we go, laughing all the way.
Holiday greetings from the Augmented 8. This group of refugees from college a cappella singing groups, augmented by a few naturally talented people, has been entertaining audiences in the Washington, D.C. area for 70 years. We strive to be eclectic, to please a wide audience. We sing great American songbook standards, cool jazz, hot jazz, rock and roll, folk songs, songs with a message, romantic ballads, songs to make you laugh, and yes, sometimes songs to make you cry. And during the holiday season, we add holiday songs to our performance. The COVID pandemic of 2020 deprived us of one of the things we value most, the ability to sing for a live audience. But if we can't be there in the room with you, we can still offer a performance that we feel sure you will enjoy. The Christmas songs that are part of this performance were recorded virtually, making use of some of the new technologies that have sprung up during this disruptive time. With one exception, the other performances are a pastiche from past concerts, mostly from the annual Spring Sing, sponsored by the American A Cappella Alliance. For over 60 years, that organization, an extended family of groups like ours from all over the country, has brought us together the first weekend of May for a singing festival. These performances are from Spring Sing 2016, recorded at the National Museum of the American Indian here in Washington, D.C., and from Spring Sing 2017, when we all met in Evanston, Illinois. The one exception is our penultimate song, a mashup of familiar pop songs from the Shrek movies that we recorded in February 2020 at our annual Sing Out for Shelter charity concert at the National United Methodist Church near American University here in Washington, D.C. For almost 30 years, we've sponsored this event to raise funds for 3 organizations that provide support for people experiencing homelessness in the D.C. area: Christ House, Friendship Place, and Metropolitan House. It is doubtful we will be able to do this event live this coming February. So we hope that everyone who enjoys this holiday concert will consider making a donation. At the end of our performance, there will be a link to click on, or you can visit our website, augmented8.org, and contribute that way. We hope you enjoy this performance. And now one of my fellow singers will introduce our first song.
Hi, everyone. For our first song, we're starting off with one of my favorites. Introduced in 1944 by Judy Garland in the musical Meet Me in St. Louis, this is one of the most performed Christmas songs ever. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light. From now on, thanks, all our troubles will be out of sight. I think it's a really good way to start our concert this year. I think we all could use to have our hearts lightened and to see our troubles go out of sight. So, look, it's 2020, right? The Augmented 8 says, you do whatever you need to do to have yourself a merry little Christmas. Oh yeah, or whatever holiday you celebrate. So, here they are, the Augmented 8. What?
Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light. From now on, your troubles will be out of sight. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Make the Yuletide gay. From now on, your troubles will be miles away. Here we are as in olden days, happy golden
The next song is one we recorded at our annual singing jamboree, Spring Sing, in 2017. The original lyrics and music come from Pierre Cuvier and Chuck Comeau, and the song was arranged by our own Tom Bullitt. Listen to the story of how the narrator in the song struggles with confidence and encounters one hurdle after another in an effort to make sense of life. Finally, it is a smile and the force it generates that propels a song from the heart that can never be silenced, rain or shine. Ladies and gentlemen, Singing in the Rain.
I got a text from my ex, it's official, she just broke my heart. She just broke my heart. Come storm clouds are swirling around, but I won't let that drag me down. So I'll be singing, I'll be singing, I'll be singing, I'll be singing, I'll be singing out in the rain. Singing in the rain, I'll be singing, I'll be singing, I'll be singing, I'll be singing, I'll be singing out in the rain. Singing in the rain, a song in my heart, and I'm bulletproof. There's nothing in the world that's gonna kill this mood. No matter what life wants to blow my way, I'll be singing in the rain. I went to see a fortune teller and she said I'm due. But what the hell does she know? Why she tried to break my groove? All of life's colors turn to gray. Then you turn around and you smile my way. Suddenly all my problems disappear on cue. All because of you.
Storm clouds are swirling around,
But I won't let that drag me down. So I'll be singing, I'll be singing, I'll be singing, I'll be singing, I'll be singing out in the rain. Singing in the rain, singing, I'll be singing, I'll be singing, I'll be singing, I'll be singing out in the rain. Singing in the rain, a song in my heart, and I'm bulletproof. There's nothing in the world that's gonna kill this mood. No matter what life wants to throw my way, I'll be singing, I'll be singing in the rain.
Next up is a video captured in 2016 of a song the Augmented 8 has been performing for well over half a century. It's a traditional American song with deep connectivity in the geography where Augmented 8 members live and perform. The Shenandoah River is a tributary of the Potomac River, with a main stem roughly 60 miles long and 200-mile-long forks, flowing through portions of Virginia and West Virginia. It drains the central and lower Shenandoah River Valley, as well as the Page Valley on the western side of the Blue Ridge Mountains. At all times of the year, but perhaps especially when there's fall color, it is a place of exquisite beauty. Those of you who have never seen it should make a point of doing so. The lyrics capture a nostalgia felt by someone who has traveled away and cannot get that exquisite beauty out of his head, someone who longs to see his beloved Shenandoah once again. The arrangement, done by John Ziegler, is full of personal meaning for me. Hearing the group sing it on a Wednesday evening in late 1990 helped persuade me when I was newly arrived in DC that the Augmented 8 was a group I might enjoy singing with. The solo also sits in a very sweet spot for our longtime music director, Bill Klein. Ladies and gentlemen, Shenandoah.
Long to see you. Lord Shenandoah, I love your daughter. When rolling river, I'll take her across that rolling water. I'm bound away, I'm bound away, across the wide mystery. Oh, Shenandoah, I long to see you, long to see you way, you rolling river. Oh, Shenandoah, I long to hear you away. I'm bound away, I'm bound away, across the wide mystery. Long to see you, long to hear you, Shenandoah.
Our next song is a medley, which cleverly combines two separate songs. The first song is a song called Gone, Gone, Gone by the artist Philip Phillips. The second is the famous Cup song, which was originally a 1930s folk song, but which was made really famous by Anna Kendrick, who recorded the song in the 2012 movie Pitch Perfect. Anna Kendrick and Pitch Perfect also had the effect of making a cappella singing cool again, at least in our minds. Both songs are about leaving, and if the poignant lyrics and melodies of the two songs are not enough to make you feel what it's like when the person that you're with abruptly leaves,
when life leaves you high and dry, I'll be at your door tonight if you need help. If you need help, I'll shut down those city lights. I'll lie, I'll cheat, I'll beg and bribe to make you well, to make you well. When enemies are at your door, I'll carry you away from war. If you need help, if you need help. When hope's dangling by a string, I'll share in your suffering to make you well, to make you well. Give me reason to believe that you would do the same for me, and I would do it for you, for you. Baby, I'm not moving on, I'll love you long after you're gone. For you, you will never sleep alone. I'll love you long after you're gone, and long after you're gone, gone, gone. You're my backbone, you're my cornerstone, you're my crutch when my legs stop moving. You're my head start, you're my rugged heart, you're the pulse that I've always needed. Like a drum, baby, don't stop beating.
Like a drum, baby, don't stop beating. Like a drum, my heart never stops beating for you.
I got my ticket for the long way round, the one with the prettiest of views. It's got mountains, it's got rivers, it's got sights to give you shivers, but it sure would be prettier with you. But it sure would be prettier with you. When I'm gone, when I'm gone, when I'm gone, when I'm gone, you're gonna miss me when I'm gone. You're gonna miss me by my walk, you're gonna miss me by my talk, oh, you're gonna miss me when I'm gone.
And long after you're gone, 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 and long after you're gone, 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 when you fall like a statue, who's gonna be there to catch you, put you on your feet, get you on your feet? And if your well is empty, not a thing will prevent me. Tell me what you need, what do you need? I surrender honestly. You could do the same for me. And I would do it for you, for you. Baby, I'm not moving on. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. For you, for you. Baby, you'll never leave me alone. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. And long after you're gone, gone, gone.
For almost a century, the Walt Disney Company's been providing the world with family entertainment in the form of memorable movies that get replayed generation to generation. The Disney movie machine has also been the source of much memorable music. In recent years, written and performed by major stars like Randy Newman for the Toy Story movies or Elton John for The Lion King. In the old days, Disney music tended to be made by Disney employees or by outside performers with less star talent. For example, does anybody remember Cliff Edwards, Jiminy Cricket, who sang When You Wish Upon a Star for anything other than Pinocchio? And does anybody remember Donald Novus, who sang the Academy Award-nominated theme to Bambi, Love is a Song? I was inspired to put several of these songs from Lion King, Pinocchio, and Bambi into this next song, a mashup that we call Disney Dreams, as a tribute to the music Disney created to comfort children and their families. As I wrote on the sheet music, if you sing it as a lullaby to your children or grandchildren, it won't sound soppy. Hope you like it.
Can you feel the love tonight? Needn't look too far. Stealing through the night's uncertainties, love is where you are. Wishing on a star. When you wish upon a star, makes no difference who you are. Anything your heart desires will come to you. When your heart is in your dreams, no request is too extreme. When you wish upon a star as dreamers do. Fate is kind, she brings to those who love the sweet fulfillment of their secret longings. Love is a song that never ends. Life may be swift and fleeting. Hope may die, yet love's beautiful music comes each day like the dawn, like the dawn.
Our next song is about advice from one who's lived life to one who has a lot of life to live. It was written by Don Schlitz in honor of his dad, a police officer whom he revered and who died 2 years before. But you've probably never heard of Don Schlitz or his father, because his song, The Gambler, was made famous by Kenny Rogers. Rogers recorded it more than a dozen times, many times as a solo and as duets with singers as varied as Sheena Easton and Dolly Parton. It was also recorded by Bobby Bayer and Johnny Cash. Now, Kenny Rogers is gone, and you're going to hear it from us. Our soloist is soulful bass Paul Kraske. And, as is often the case, the song was arranged by our polymath, Bill Klein. We hope you like it and come away with an ace that you can keep.
On a warm summer's evening, on a train bound for nowhere, I met up with a gambler. We were both too tired to sleep, so we took turns staring at the darkness out the window, till boredom overtook us, and he began to speak. He said, "Son, I made my living now, reading people's faces, knowing what the cards were by the way they held their eyes. And if you don't mind my saying, I can see you're out of aces. For a taste of your whiskey, I'll give you some advice." So I handed him my bottle, and he drank down my last swallow. Then he bummed a cigarette, and he asked me for a line. The night grew deathly quiet, and his face lost all expression. He said, "If you want to play the game, boy, you got to learn how to play it right.
You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to run. You never count your money when you're sitting at the table. There'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done."
Now every gambler knows that the secret to surviving is knowing what to throw away, knowing what to keep, 'cause every hand's a winner and every hand's a loser, and the best that you can hope for is to die in your sleep. And when he finished speaking, he turned back to the window, crushed out his cigarette, and he drifted off to sleep. And somewhere in the darkness, the gambler, he broke even. But in his final words, I found an ace that I could keep.
You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to run. You never count your money when you're sitting at the table. There'll be time enough for counting when the dealing is done. You got to know when to hold 'em, I know when to fold 'em, I know when to walk away, you know when to run. You never count your money when you're sitting at the table. There'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done. You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to run. You never count your money when you're sitting at the table. There'll be time enough for counting when the dealing is done.
Our next song is called The Christmas Song, although most people know it as Chestnuts Roasting. They say it was written in just 45 minutes on a hot summer day in 1945 by the great singer Mel Torme. It is believed to be the most performed Christmas song of all time, although Torme sang it as you would expect. It was first recorded in 1946 by the Nat King Cole Trio. Cole would release several additional recordings of the song over the years, and it's fair to say the song is most closely associated with him. Now, Nat King Cole was incomparable. We are fond of our soloist, John Magnus, although he's not as good a singer as Nat King Cole was. Cole was not the lawyer that John is. So there. Enjoy the Christmas song.
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire, Jack Frost nipping at your nose, Yuletide carols being sung by a choir, and folks dressed up like Eskimos. Everybody knows a turkey and some mistletoe help to make the season bright. Tiny tots with their eyes all aglow will find it hard to sleep tonight. They know that Santa's on his way. He's loaded lots of toys and goodies on his sleigh, and every mother's child is gonna spy to see if reindeer really know how to fly. So I'm offering this simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you. Jingle, jingle, jingle bells, oh, Merry Christmas time to you.
I'm very happy to introduce Pack Medley to you, arranged by Bill Klein. It's named after a group of entertainers in the 60s, Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin, and some other ones. It's composed from the best pieces of 4 songs of that era. One is Something's Gotta Give, Under My Skin, Old Black Magic, Just in Time. These are songs that have been sung by the folks I've named, but also Carly Simon, Diana Krall, others. They're covered frequently. They have some great words like, I hear your name and I'm aflame. I got you under my skin, deep in the heart of me. The witchcraft spell you weave so well, and I found you just in time. Bill Klein's arrangement weaves these captivating phrases and melodies brilliantly. A tip is you listen, though, some of the best words are sung only by one part. And I love singing this song with my brothers in the Augmented 8 because it also has such a great rhythm and an irresistible bounce. Enjoy.
I should stay away, but what can I do? I hear your name, and I'm aflame, aflame with such a burning desire that only your lips can put out the fire. Yes, and when an irresistible force such as you meets an old immovable object like me, you can bet as sure as you live, something's gotta give, something's gotta give, something's gotta give. You can fight, 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 fight it with all of your might. Chances are some heavenly star-spangled night you'll find out as sure as we live. Something's gotta give, something's gotta give, something's gotta give. God
to give. I've got you under my skin. I've got you deep in the heart of me. So deep in my heart that you're really a part of me. I've got you under my skin. I tried so not to give in. I said to myself, this affair never will go so well. So why should I try to resist when, darling, I know so well I've got you under my skin. Under my skin. That old black magic and its spells. That old black magic that you weave so well. Those icy fingers up and down my spine. That same old witchcraft when your eyes meet mine. You are the lover that I've waited for. You're the maid that fate had me created for. And every time you're mine, baby, down and down I go, round and round, round I go, in a spin, loving the spin I've been, under that old black magic called love. And you came just in time, I found you just in time, before you came my spine was running low. I was lost, was losing time, my bridges crossed, nowhere to go, now you're here, and now I know just where I'm going, no more doubt or fear, I found my way, for love came just in time, yeah, just in time, and changed my lovely, I'm no longer lonely, changed my lovely, lovely, lovely day.
Our next song is called It's Who You Are. It was arranged by Bill Klein, one of our music directors, and sung by John Symington. Now, this song was the theme song for the movie Secretariat. Secretariat, of course, is the famous racehorse that won the Triple Crown in 1973. The movie came out in 2010. Our recording is from 2017, but you get to enjoy it today.
It's not the prize, it's not the game, it's not the score, it's not the fame. Whatever road looks way too far, it's not what you have, it's who you are. It's not how fast, it's not how far, it's not who cheers, it's who you are. In darkest night, you make your sun, you choose your race, and then you run. It's never the glory, it's never the soul. It's not about seeing who's less and who's more. Cause when you found out how fast and how far, you know it's not how much you have, it's who you are. Who you are.
You lose the moon, then be a star. It's not too soon, be who you are. Where the road looks way too far, it's not what you have, it's who you are. It's never the glory, it's never the score. It's not about seeing who's less and who's more. 'Cause when you find out how fast and how far, you know it's not how much you have, it's who you are. Who you are. When you have found out how fast you can run, when you have found your place in the sun, it won't be just you that you will find has made the run and the climb. It's everyone. Who you are. It's never the glory, it's never the score. It's not about seeing who's less and who's more. 'Cause when you found out how fast and how far, you know it's not how much you have, it's who you are. It's who you are. It's never how much you have, it's who you are.
In 1992, the Augmented 8 began its annual Sing Out for Shelter concert series to raise funds to help address the growing problem of homelessness in Washington, D.C. In 1996, Eric Clapton wrote the song Change the World. Very soon thereafter, it became a part of our repertoire and an informal theme song for Sing Out for Shelter. 2020 has been a year that reminds us that even when crisis strikes, each of us can do our part to change the world for the better. We wish you the serenity of a peaceful holiday season and a much better new year.
If I could reach the stars, pull one down for you, shine it on my heart, so you can see the truth, that this love I have inside is everything it seems, but for now I find it's only in my dreams that I can change the world. I will be the sunlight in your universe. You think my love was really something good, maybe if I could change the world. If I could be king, even for a day, I'd take sunlight in your universe. You think my love was really something good. Maybe if I could change the world, maybe if I could change the world, maybe if I could change. If I could change the world.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Augmented 8 recognizes that you have choices when it comes to spending your time for entertainment. And we are so pleased and honored that you have chosen to spend some of that valuable time with us this evening. We have a goal of delivering to you as many songs as possible in each of our performances. To that end, we have perfected the art of the mashup. You have already heard a few of them in this performance, where our crack music arrangement team seamlessly combines otherwise unrelated songs into what passes for a cohesive musical experience. So, as not to disappoint you, and since this is almost our last number and the last opportunity to squeeze in a few more toe-tapping favorites, we bring to you Opus Shrekus, which arranger John Maestro Magnus has loosely based on the much-loved and highly acclaimed series of Shrek films about a big green ogre. Really? What? You've never heard of Shrek? You don't agree? Well, nonetheless, we invite you to enjoy this rollicking tune and see just how many of these songs that you recognize. Please enjoy Magnus Opus Shrekus.
Fascinate me. Changes are taking place.
Still don't know what I was waiting for, but my time was running wild, a million dead ends streets, and every time I thought I got it made, it seemed the taste was not so sweet. So I turned myself to face me, but I never caught a glimpse. Now the others must see the faker, 'cause I'm too fast to take the test. Don't wanna be a richer man. There's gonna have to be a different man.
Time may change me. You can't trace time. You were young and your heart was an open book. You used to say, live and let live. You know you did, you know you did, you know you did. If this ever-changing world in which we're living makes you give in and cry, say live and let die. Say live and let die. Well, they just stop coming, they don't stop coming. Get to the rhyme and you hit the ground running. Didn't make sense just to live for fun. Your head gets small, but your brain gets dumb. So much to do, so much to see. So what's wrong with taking the back streets? You never know if you don't go. You never shine if you don't go. Hey now, you're a rock star. Hey now, you're an all-star. Get the game on, go play. All that glitters, shoot the stars, breaks the mold. So she said, what's the problem, baby? What's the problem with your world, baby? Think about it every time I think about it. Can't stop thinking about it. How much longer will it take to cure this? Just to cure it, 'cause I can't ignore it. If it makes me want to turn around and face me. Don't stop. Oh, come on, turn a little faster.
for me. So sad and love was out to get me. That's the way it seems. Disappointment haunted all my dreams. And then I saw her face. Now I'm a believer. Not a trace of doubt in my mind. I'm in love. I'm a believer. I couldn't leave her if I tried. Makes me wanna, takes me wanna. It's a different match. Face the strain. Turn and 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 face the strain. Best years of our lives.
Imagine yourself in the mid-19th century in New England. It's a snowy winter. The snow is so deep that the only way to get around is in a horse-drawn sleigh. That is the time that the author of Jingle Bells was most likely thinking about when he wrote the lyrics, which first appeared in print as a one-horse open sleigh. It was the uncle of J.P. Morgan, the well-known financier, who wrote the song. His name was James Lord Pierpont. There is a debate as to whether he wrote the song in a tavern in Medford, Massachusetts, or down in Savannah, Georgia, where he lived after he had lived in Medford. When the Civil War started, his brother, who was an abolitionist preacher in Savannah, Georgia, had to leave the state. But James Lord Pierpont stayed and fought for the Civil War, even though he was born a Yankee. Nevertheless, we now enjoy the song Jingle Bells as a holiday favorite, and we hope you enjoy the song too.
Jingle, 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 dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. O'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtails ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle, 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 jingle all the way. Oh, jingle bells, jingle, 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 jingle while we ride in a one-horse jingle sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. In a one-horse sleigh with a jingle bells, jingle, jingle bells. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells.
That's our show. We enjoyed creating this for you. We hope it brought some light into your lives in this very dark time. We also hope you will make a donation to Sing Out for Shelter, to support Christ House, Friendship Place, and Metropolitan House in the work they do for the homeless in our community. If you're watching this on a computer, please click on the link and give what you can. Or you can visit our website, augmented8.org, and contribute that way. Whatever you do, stay well.